think I'll just mention it. We don't have to watch it.
We do definitely have to mention the holiday for sure.
So you can talk about the 9/11 video. It's on social media, but also we're gonna go live in like 30 seconds. Is that fine?
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So when I'm turning us up, what am I doing? Like, what am I using?
When you're turning us up?
Yeah. No, like say.
This is me. This is you.
Okay, so right now, if he were to say, okay, we're on air and start the stream, we're talking, right?
Yes.
Oh, got it. All right, good.
All right.
I'm locked in now. I'm good.
All right. All right, welcome to the cave. Boy, it's been a minute. It's good to be back. I know I say that every time, but it's also true every time. I'm Brady Gallo. I'm here with Daniel Phillips. Daniel, how good does it feel to be back? It's been a minute.
It has been a long minute. It feels really great to be back. The first time we actually did our first broadcast of the season was our first day of school, so to be back on air with the Mishawaka fans is really great.
Yeah, it's just great to be back in the cave, seeing the fans. NLC game, first game that we called was Mishawaka Triton. Mishawaka obviously won that game. Mishawaka's been on like a long road trip. They've had a couple home games, but some home tournament games. Their first non-tournament game at home was, like you mentioned, August 16th. They beat Triton. Mishawaka, over that time, they're 10-5, 2-1 in conference, so not too bad. They lost to Warsaw 3-1. Warsaw's a fantastic team, obviously. It's going to be a tough game. Their next game, Northwood, next Thursday. Oh, my gosh. See, I'm rusty. It's been a minute.
Yeah, it has.
Jeez. But, yeah, Mishawaka doing a great job. We expect to get a win here. I mean, Northridge, obviously a fantastic school. They're 13-7, 0-1 in conference. They also lost to Warsaw. Their next game is going to be Goshen Thursday as well. And their last non-tournament game was at Westview. They won 3-0. So we're looking forward to this game. But in other Mishawaka news, maybe not volleyball, Daniel, we both went to the football game. So
yes,
you
we did.
Want to tell us a little bit about that?
We both worked at the football game. So we've obviously had a pretty good season. We're, I believe, 3-1. We got the one loss to Penn. This past Friday, we faced Goshen with a score of 48-13, us taking the win. We had a lot of great plays. We had some freshmen and sophomores come in, mostly sophomores. Some JV guys that don't usually get a lot of varsity playing time under the lights on Fridays got that opportunity, and that was great. And coming up this next Friday, we got Plymouth away in Plymouth, and we're hoping to get a win there too and carry on this great season. Yeah,
Mishawaka having a great season. Like you mentioned, it's really good to see those JV guys get some reps. I talked to Coach Kinder. If you guys listen to 96.1 The Ton, you guys have heard me, or on the Mishawaka Network. I'm down there reporting on the sidelines. I talked to Coach Kinder. He was just talking about how important it is to see those guys play, get that varsity experience. So it was fun for the fans. You could hear the student section going crazy whenever they saw someone go in. But in non-football news, something a little bit more serious. Obviously, the 9/11 tragedy had its anniversary. I believe that was yesterday. Yes, 9/11 yesterday. Mishawaka, the fire department, had a very good video made. You guys should definitely check out. It's on Twitter. It's on Facebook. School City Mishawaka, where the firefighters took 2,075 steps, the same number of steps in the World Trade Center, to honor those firefighters and those great men and women who lost their lives on 9/11.
Yeah, obviously, as you said, a great video made. I would extremely encourage you to go check that out. One of our own students made it. The firefighters doing that to represent that holiday was obviously a great thing for them to do. And, I mean, we obviously take a lot of pride in that as a country. In other news, what's going on in our Mishawaka radio TV broadcasting class? Now, Brady, I know that you started off with radio TV. I am now in AV production, and we do a lot of cool stuff in the class. Mr. Rendell leading us through all this great stuff. Right now, we're working on a Buster Keating project where we have this soundless video full of different sound effect opportunities, and it's our job to find different sound effects to piece that video together. We're also just finished up our podcast. I did mine on Mishawaka football season, and we're also working on recording the newscast.
Yeah, I was having a lot of fun in that class. We have a third member of our crew today. We have Annie Yoder down here on the sidelines. Here.
So we're going to go ahead and kick it down to Anna.
Anna, how you doing down there?
I'm doing good. I'm here with Coach Anderson, and I'm going to ask him a few questions. All right. So, what do you like most about being a coach?
I think it's what I was born to do. I taught 6th grade. When I first started teaching, I was assigned coaching for 6th grade basketball, 6th grade track, and 6th grade touch football. I enjoyed that, but then when this job opened up, my 2nd year teaching, they told me if I coach high school sports, believe it or not, I got paid more, and I didn't have to coach the other sports. So as much as I enjoyed coaching little kids, I thought, well, I enjoy coaching, and this is the game I knew because I played it in college.
So what do you look for in a player?
I look for more the heart than skill. I can teach them how to play. I can teach them the proper skills. I can teach them the proper positions. But the kids that come to me with a lot of heart and self-motivation are the ones that benefit the program the most.
And then lastly, what are your thoughts on tonight's game?
I got to see them play on Saturday. They're a pretty strong team. Last year we handled them, but we had more senior, I should say, depth than we did this year. And I'm playing with some young teams, and a couple of kids I'm a little bit short from last year that aren't on my team, but they will be soon. I had one that got hurt in the summer, and then one has to fill up her academic grades. But I expect a good match. If we're playing at our high level, we should be in it.
All right, thank you so much.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right.
Great interview there from Anna Yoder, Mishawaka Network's very own. We're looking forward to kicking it down there to her a few more times in this broadcast, so definitely stay tuned for that. And as you mentioned, touching on the Mishawaka Network, I was told we got to plug our social medias. So go follow Mishawaka Network on Instagram and Twitter, or X, or whatever. If you guys go there, you're going to see a volleyball hype video made by yours truly, Brady Gallo. Definitely go check that out. It's pretty good. Made it this morning. Pretty happy with it. Gets me going. Gets me going to get ready for volleyball.
Oh, yeah. Brady Gallo here sitting next to me, my co-anchor. He's a pretty popular man. We were talking about the Gosha game. They were chanting his name, the student section was. So
Yeah.
A little local celebrity here, but we're glad to have him on there, and we're glad to be back.
Yeah, and I know we touched on the record in Mishawaka, but let's touch on the stat leaders in Mishawaka since we've been away for so long. Leading the team as blocks is Aubrey Scott. Aubrey had a couple varsity appearances last year, but has really stepped up this year. Done a fantastic job defending that net. Aces, Ella Watford. I mean, what else is new? We saw her in that first game do a fantastic job. She's just going to continue getting aces all year long. Diggs, also Ella Watford. She's got 195. Wow. And Ellie Adams is second in that with a 124, but Ella obviously does it best. Assist, Kylie Creech. Again, she led the team last year. Right now she has 319. I mean, just racking up those assists. You're going to see her set at least like 20 set, probably even more than 20, maybe like 30 sets in one set. Leading the team in kills is Ellie Adams. She has 163. Second is Amelia Amos. Amelia is a new face on this team. We're looking forward to seeing more of her. She had a decent game, first game that we covered. Just a couple like mishaps here and there that she's got to work on to really elevate her game.
Right, yeah, she has some few. You're going to see that with inexperienced players. She's a freshman, but considering she's a varsity player, I mean, that obviously shows, like Coach Anderson was saying in his interview, she has a lot of heart, and we saw that in her varsity debut.
Yeah, Coach is definitely looking for players with heart. It's good to see a freshman out there. She's the only freshman on this roster.
Yeah.
We got 2 sophomores, and obviously all those players that you know and love. But for Northridge, stat leaders, some players that you guys need to look out for. Leading the team in blocks is Maya Miller with 20. Aces, Faith Miller with 35. I don't know if there's a relation there. Diggs, Samantha Claybaugh, 184. Lauren Berger is second with 160. Assists, Faith Miller also with 341. Wow, I mean, Kylie Creech, pretty amazing setter. So I'm excited to watch Faith Miller. get some sets in there. Kills, Bella Tallman. You're going to see her up at the net getting those spikes in.
So, yeah, obviously we got a lot of great players on both sides. We're looking to see how well Northridge will come up, face off against and compete with our cavemen here in the cave.
Yeah, I think we're going to go to a break really fast, but we are going to be back momentarily.
Some people see a huddle in the locker room. We see a second classroom. Some see a student athlete on the court. We see a future leader in the community. You see, high school sports in Indiana are special. That's because they're about learning and growing, not just winning and losing. Fans, I'm Commissioner Paul Neidig. Support education-based athletics in Indiana by buying a ticket to your high school's next athletic event.
Some see a student athlete working on a shot. We see a powerful lesson in persistence. Some see a student preparing for success on an exam. We see a student athlete preparing for success in life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
All right, and we're back here at the cave, getting ready to get this game started.
Man, I think I've said this at least 2 or 3 times now, but I'm just so excited to be back. Mishawaka on the left side rocking their maroon and white jerseys. Northridge rocking their black, green, and yellow jerseys. And, I mean, for as much as I hate Northridge, and if you know me, you know I hate Northridge, they got some pretty sweet uniforms. I really like their colors. They got a good thing going on.
Yeah, they definitely came into enemy territory looking pretty nice. And let's see if they can play how they look.
And we are ready to play some volleyball after that national anthem. And you know what I just noticed? Northridge is all wearing the same shoes.
Oh, wow. Huh.
Interesting to see there. I know some schools like to do that. Not here in Mishawaka. We got a pretty good turnout here tonight. We have a decent amount of fans front and back. Usually the fans stack up behind us. Today they're in front of us. Good mix of green and maroon. So it's definitely going to be loud either way, however this game goes.
Yeah, for sure. I'm looking forward to it. Seems like the fans and the players are too as well.
The team's breaking huddle here. Mishawaka is going to go with our normal set. Looks like Kylie Creech, Soren Sculati. Soren's a sophomore. We saw a little bit of her last game. That's Aubrey Scott, Ellie Adams, Margaret Copens-Clark, Ella Watford, and Olivia Orr is going to get the start tonight. Northridge breaks their huddle. Looks like Maya Miller, Sydney Rumfelt, Bella Tallman, Lauren Berger, Hannah Rusk, and number 1, Faith Miller. Some more experienced lineup here for Northridge. I'm noticing a lot of seniors. Only 1 freshman listed on their varsity roster. So we'll see if that comes into play today. We got a bigger crew here tonight from Mishawaka Network.
Oh, yeah, some new faces for us as well.
We already mentioned Anna, but we got some people out here taking pictures, getting footage that we're going to use in our videos. Really exciting night. We don't usually have this amount of people.
Yeah, we weren't expecting it, but hopefully the experience and the inexperience, the new faces, will come into play as we get here underway in the cave.
Oh, whistle already. Mishawaka is going to get a point. 2 hit by Northridge. So first point, not a huge difference, but those mental errors can definitely stack up. Don't want to make too many of those.
Not at all. And we saw that those errors catch up with Mishawaka last time out here.
And that's going to land in. Mishawaka starting off 2-0, and the bench is getting into it. They're fired up early.
Even the server now, Kylie Creech, getting into the bench enthusiasm.
Well, tits at the line. Creech gets a piece of it, but that's not going to be enough. Northridge gets on the board. Faith Miller is going to be back to serve. She, like I mentioned, she led the team in aces. So look out right here. Doesn't look like she's going to get one here. So Ellie Adams gets it over. Ooh, failed block attempt from Mishawaka. Northridge ties it up.
And I know, Brady, it's pretty early on, only 4 points scored, but it seems like Northridge is matching the Cavemen's energy right now.
Good answer for sure. Wofford just going to dump it over. Oh, and a little bit of a knuckler there. Threw him off. That was number 7, Samantha Clayball, who got a piece of that one. Just dumped it over. Mishawaka wasn't able to get to it.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw it, Birdie, but on that last bump of Ella Watford, she seemed a little out of focus and stuff like that. I mean, that's going to happen. You're not going to be in rhythm right away.
Oh, failed dunk attempt there. Mishawaka's going to get a chance. And that's going to land in bounds. Great hit there by Ella Watford.
Well, I guess I jinxed him. I guess she's in rhythm now.
I think she heard you. Ella is leading the team in aces, as we already mentioned, with 31. Love to get one here. Don't think she is. No, she's not. Oh, slam dunk failed. Good play there by Northridge. Tits of the line. Set by Creech. And Northridge playing some great defense there at the net. Pushed over by Adams. Oh, and that's just a great play there, putting it where they're not. Northridge coming out strong.
Having that nice touch in the sport of volleyball is definitely very beneficial as far as I can see.
Looks like Casey Knepp's going to check into the game, the senior. And number 5, Sydney Rumfeld, is going to check out. Oh, I don't think that's what she was meant to do there. But Ellie Adams gets the point. Looked like she was going for the spike. I think it hit off her fingertips a little bit.
Hey, a point's a point. She'll take it.
Point is a point is a point. So Olivia Orr checks out of the game here. And number 13, Amelia Amos checks into the game. We talked about her pregame.
Yeah, let's see what she can do, the freshman.
Oh, it's hit at the line. Tough play there for Ellie Adams. Northridge's going to get the point. Another sub for Northridge. Number 14, Hannah Russ subs out of the game for number 6, Jillian Muhammad.
And again, Brady, pretty early, but it seems like these teams are almost nearly completely matched. But we'll see as this game continues to unravel.
We've seen it a few times where set one, usually it might go to the underdog sometimes. We saw that with Triton. They got the best of us set one as Northridge missteps there. And Mishawaka's going to get the point. Yeah, we saw Triton take that first set. Then putting it kindly got dominated the last few sets.
Yeah, Triton came out with that, what I like to call that Philly energy, that underdog mentality. That they came out with a lot of energy, and they had some dogs in the court making some plays and gave Mishawaka a fight.
So right now it doesn't look like there's a clear underdog. So we'll see how this game plays out. Who takes set one? That's going to land out of bounds. We're getting our picture taken here. We got a couple cameramen and camerawomen out tonight.
Yeah, I think I got caught lagging just now, but it's all right. It's all right. Plenty more picture ops later on.
That's Nikki Griffin back to serve. Oh, my gosh. If you can't tell, I'm a little rusty.
Yeah, we got to knock off the rust. Only the first set.
Ooh, that's going to land short. So Caveman trying to harness a little momentum here. Nikki Griffin, another player who saw a little bit of varsity time last year, sort of sparingly, but now she's developed and she's getting a good role here on the varsity squad as a senior. Oh, hits it over the blocking Caveman. Creech with the set. Scott's going to push it over. Bit of a misplay there by Faith Miller. Mishawaka maybe gets away with one. Looked like maybe she misjudged it, tried to get it with that right hand, which maybe should have gone for a bump.
Yeah, and those points that they get away with are obviously, they're not going to happen as consistent as they wanted to, but they'll definitely take it as long as they can keep that momentum.
Creech high set. Whopper hits the top of the net, fielded by Northridge. Oh, that hits the rafters. Diving play and dunked over by Amelia Amos. That's just a tough play there for Northridge right there. Samantha Clayball was the one who fielded it. Tough to judge after it hits the rafters.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, Aubrey Scott gets denied. Looked like she had something cooking there. Nothing doing. Ooh, too strong there. She was trying to hit it over the blockers. A little bit too much juice on that one.
Yeah, a lot more strength rather than accuracy right there, but they made up for it by grabbing that point here.
So Mishawaka up 5 here. Maybe starting to pull away. Oh, punched over by Amos. Fielded by Northridge and blocked. But they're going to keep it alive. Not for long as that one comes up short. And Caveman take a 6-0 lead. And Northridge takes a timeout. We're going to take a timeout. We're going to be back after these short commercials.
Some see a student athlete working hard in the weight room. We see a future leader learning there are no shortcuts to success. Some see a start to a swim meet. We see the starting blocks for life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
At Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, we're not just good at insurance. We're good at Matt's one-car, two-bedroom apartment with a home office/home gym insurance. We're good at Nick's SUV and farmhouse with a remodeled kitchen/art gallery insurance.
And we're good at the Wilbur suburban home with the two-car garage/rehearsal space insurance. Have you seen my hockey socks?
Have you checked your sock drawer?
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood.
And Brady and I are back. Coming back after the Northridge timeout. Mishawaka up 11-5. Let's see if Northridge can, muster up some strength and some energy and focus and see if they can find their way back.
Yeah, still a lot of time in this set. And, that's going to be another huddle. I'm not sure what's going on here. With Northridge, they got some adjustments to make. They had it was a neck-and-neck game for a while. Mishawaka starting to pull away a little bit. Up 6, still totally able to come back here. But they're going to have to go over some stuff and maybe be, I don't know how to put this, be more aggressive but be more gentle. They've had some great plays at the line, but what's hurting them are those balls that are going out of bounds, that are too strong. So they're going to have to be more disciplined, but also try to be more aggressive at the net.
Yeah, I would agree, Brady. I think the one thing that Mishawaka has over Northridge right now is their focus. Every single time, even if Northridge takes their own point away and adds it to Mishawaka's lead, they are staying focused and set up and ready to go every single time. And I think that just calls to the preparation that Anderson provides for them. So, I think that Northridge is obviously a very talented team, a lot of seniors and a lot of experience, obviously, on their team. But Mishawaka right now, with their preparation, their focus, and their mental strength, is keeping them in this game and showing now with the 6-point lead.
So I've just been informed why the game has been paused. The referee stand is supposed to be padded, and apparently it's not. So we're working on getting that fixed right now. I'm not sure why we started the game without it padded. I've never seen this before.
Nor have I.
I wouldn't call myself a volleyball expert by any means, but never seen the game stop for this kind of reason. So we'll take a break. We'll be back once plays resumed.
Yeah, stick with us.
Hello, Mishawaka fans. This is Superintendent Stevens here to tell you about our Mishawaka Parent Group. The MPG has the purpose of promoting partnerships with parents, teachers, school administration, and the community to enhance the educational environment for Mishawaka schools. Our parent group partners with Mishawaka Athletics to put on elementary sports, and they're always looking for volunteers to help with high school football game concessions. If you'd like to join or volunteer, feel free to email mishawakaparentgroup@gmail.com.
Community, collaboration, teamwork. This is what local means to TLCU Financial. In our community, everyone plays a part, and we're here to play ours. As a credit union, it's what we do. Welcome to TLCU Financial and bank like a local.
Hi, I'm Vicki. To become a member, visit us at tlcufinancial.org or stop in at our Mishawaka branch across from John Young Middle School. Your credit union, your way.
And we're back. It looks like we're going to resume play here. As Brady informed you, the ref stand was not padded, which we've never seen before. But looks like we're going to keep the show going here.
So, hopefully not a momentum swing here for Mishawaka.
Yeah.
I know sometimes those long timeouts can ice a team. we'll see how that impacts both teams, obviously. Sits at the line. Scott with the bump. Almost just going to dump it over. Oh. That's going to land inbounds. Ooh, initially ruled for Northridge. Ref changed his mind. Gives it to the Cavemen.
And we saw Coach Anderson got very excited when that call went their way.
Yeah, we got a pretty good angle here. That looked like it landed inbounds to me. So right call made.
I agree.
And that's also going to go to the Cavemen. So like I mentioned, Northridge, they got to be a little bit more disciplined. They're hitting those balls out of bounds. They're not giving themselves a chance.
Yeah, those mental/physical mistakes are definitely playing in Mishawaka's favor.
Well, not to mention, Nikki Griffin's having a fantastic turn serving. Almost gets tipped, and that's going to land in bounds. And the Cavemen are hot, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's see if they can keep this hot streak up, hopefully.
Ella Wofford's there. He's with the set. That's going to be a tough play for Northridge. They keep it in. Faith Miller dumps it over. Oh, almost great play there by Nikki Griffin. But just comes up short. And Northridge finally ends that run.
Although Northridge just got the point there, I think that hustle play that Mishawaka seems to embody is the reason why they're up right now by 8 and the reason they're having a great season.
Yeah, it's a tough play there. Oh, and Northridge going to come up short there. They would have loved to have a long serve there.
Yeah.
Good job by them cutting that streak short. We all know we see Mishawaka go on those crazy runs. That could have been a lot worse.
For sure, I agree.
Just short there. That was Maya Miller. Touched it last. Cavemen up by 10. This was a back and forth game for a while. Mishawaka has definitely pulled ahead here. And too strong yet again. Mishawaka getting some free points here. Northridge's got to figure it out. Still early, set one.
Speaking of being early, Brady, I'm very, very happy with how Mishawaka is playing right now, but I'm kind of curious as to when Ella Wofford would find her way into the game.
Yeah, she's been out for a while. We'll see when she comes back in. Obviously, a big part of that team, and that's going to be a point for Northridge. Big play there, or big, should I say, the big mistake there by Mishawaka. They might have had a chance to put this game out of reach. 10 feels a lot more or a lot less than 11, in my opinion.
Yeah, I would agree. I mean, every point makes a difference in any contest. So,
trying to keep it within 10 points, 9 points, something they can come back from. And almost too strong. Northridge trying to make a comeback here, only down by 9. Rumfelt back to serve.
Brady, maybe we're seeing that energy that we haven't seen very much this game come back into Northridge. And as I said, I feel like I'm just jinxing these players.
Yeah, it comes up short there. Northridge's had a couple chances like that. Really stop a run. They don't come up big on that serve. But almost going to check out. Olivia Orr's going to check in. Last time we saw her, she was doing a fantastic job serving. See if she can continue that today. But Northridge is going to pick up the point there.
And Brady, I don't know if it's just me, but I see every time, even if Northridge gets something over mentally or physically over the Cavemen, they always remain calm. And I think that's that great mentality that Anderson has instilled in them.
Absolutely. Ooh, spike there. That's also going to hit the rafters.
Wow.
A good play there. Keep it alive.
Some strength on that Northridge side.
Oh, diving play. Almost kept alive there. Good effort there by the Raiders. The Cavemen are going to pick up the point. Don't know if we missed it, but Soren Sulati has entered the game here, the 6-foot sophomore.
I don't know if we mentioned either. Ella Wofford has checked her way in as well.
Oh, diving play there by Kylie Creech. Ellie Adams going to get the chance, gets tipped. Now Northridge, that's also going to get tipped. Oh, not enough topspin on that one. Too strong there. Northridge up to double digits. Still down by 9, but still able to come back in this game.
Yeah, that mental focus I was talking about on the Caveman side is now seen to creep over to the Northridge side. I shouldn't say creep because it's a positive thing, but and again,
Daniel, I think you gotta stop talking when they're serving.
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if you listened to our broadcast last year with girls basketball and volleyball as well. Brady and I both have the habit of jinxing these players, and we always feel a little bad about it.
When it comes to announcing, there's always an announcer's curse, and we're no exception. Ooh, powerful spike. Great dig there by Northridge. Ellie Adams tried to dump it in there. Not enough on it. Point Raiders.
I don't know about you, Brady, but I'm feeling this energy that this is going to be a good game. I know it's only the first set, but this back and forth, even though there's still a large lead on the Cavemen side, I feel like Northridge has a little something they want to say.
And I mean, it's reflected in their record. They're obviously a great team. We're not going to see this version of this team for all 3 sets. As Ellie Adams gets the point there. Some substitutions for both teams. Number 4, Casey Knepp checks in for the Raiders. Olivia Orr going to sub out for the Cavemen. Oh, Ella Wofford called out. Ellie Adams fielded it anyways. Now almost. Dig attempt there by number 7, Samantha Clayball. Goes off the side of her forearms. And give me a point for the Cavemen. 3 points to go here in set number 1.
Mishawaka taking a huge commanding lead of 11 points so far.
Oh, great spike there by Northridge. Creech got a hand on it, but obviously not enough.
I don't think Kylie Creech nor her teammates and the fans here are too worried about that, considering the way she performs night in and night out.
Absolutely, and with a 10-point lead, you're not going to stress about so many points. Man, Northridge, they're going to have a talk about these serves in between sets here. Those have really cost them. I think we would have a much closer game if they consistently got those serves over the net.
Yeah, I would agree, Brady. I mean, we're seeing a lot of strength in their bumps. I mean, we've seen 2 so far in the rafters, but unfortunately they can't get the serve over the net. And on that play, neither did Mishawaka.
Yeah, it's just giving themselves a chance here, and we're going to see it right now. Daniel, I would advise that you keep your mouth shut for this one.
I'm not going to say anything.
So then it won't be our fault. Set there by Creech. Oh, blocked at the line. And Northridge is going to get the point. So like we said, just giving them, when they give themselves a chance, they're a pretty good volleyball team.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's Marley Jessup on the serve. Aubrey Scott hits us off the top of the net. Rolls down a little bit. And now Mishawaka only 1 point away. Aubrey Scott's going to serve here. They're going to put this set on ice. And that is going to do it. Aubrey Scott ends set number 1 with an ace. So Mishawaka 25, Raiders 14, taking set 1.
Oh, yeah. So this first set in the books, Mishawaka 1-0.
Oh, we got Anna Yoder down here. Anna, what'd you think of that first set?
I think it was a very well played set. The final score is 25-12, I believe. It was a very well played game. Both of the teams were very strong, but in the first set, Mishawaka did take the victory, and it was a very great set.
Thank you, Anna. Always nice to hear from our third member of our crew, Anna Yoder. We're going to be hearing more and more from her as the game goes on. But Mishawaka taking set number 1. Last time, I think we mentioned this before, lost to Triton set number 1. Came back, won 3 straight. Let's see how Northridge responds.
Yeah, let's see it. I think we got a good game in the store, even though I know Mishawaka won by such a large margin in that first set. You know, first set, just like us with our first broadcast in a long time, you got to knock off the rust, and we'll see if that comes into play here in the next set.
Absolutely. Announcers, volleyball players, got a lot in common.
For sure.
But I know, Daniel, you touched on this a little bit. What's going on in class, or in our AV production class?
Oh, yeah.
Let's talk about what's going on in the newscast. We obviously record the newscast in that class. We got some new segments for you. We got some returning segments, and we got a new segment hosted by Trey Thomas, Guilty Pleasure Songs with the football players. When you think of a guilty pleasure song, Daniel, what's your guilty pleasure song?
Man, I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and say anything Taylor Swift.
Ooh, anything Taylor Swift.
I'm a big Swiftie. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Wow, breaking news here from the Mishawaka Network. So yeah, we can definitely look forward to that. Check that out, the Mishawaka YouTube channel. Gonna be going live on Friday. I've seen the video. It's hilarious. I think you guys are really gonna love it.
It is great. Strongly encourage you to check that out. It's gonna be another great newscast.
Yeah, but as normal, we're gonna have the news. Maybe finish the lyric.
Maybe.
We recorded that today. I got to get that edited. We'll see if I have that done by Friday.
Oh, yeah.
But we're going to take a quick break here. Got about a minute left till set number 2. We'll see you in a little bit.
Hello, Cavemen. It's Dr. Joe Winek with Winek Family Orthodontics. I'm excited to be a part of the Cavemen athletic season. Our office offers Invisalign and braces for both children and adults. Call us for your complimentary consultation today. We take our business seriously, but our ultimate goal is to put a smile on your face.
Slide with it now, kick slide. Bring it up now, bring it back now. Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, giddy up now.
For more information, visit our website at www.winekfamilyortho.com.
Hi, I'm Nate Zolman. In 1963, my father, Bud Zolman, began working in the tire and automotive service industry. After many years of hard work and dedication, he and my mother, Diane, founded Zolman's Tire in 1978, 45 years ago. Today, we have 8 retail locations and 3 commercial truck, tire, and diesel locations. After all these years, Zolman's is still going strong, serving you and your family for 3 generations. Buy local, shop local. Zolman's Best One Tire and Auto Care.
All right, and welcome back to the Mishawaka Network's broadcast of tonight's volleyball game here in the Cave. Northridge, Mishawaka. Mishawaka just took the first set. It is 1-0 now. We saw this contest wasn't extremely competitive at first, but I have a feeling that's going to change here in these upcoming sets.
Absolutely. We just saw a couple missed opportunities for the Raiders. Once they start capitalizing on that, we see it in the record. We see it in their spikes, their blocks. Once they start getting those serves and like those just little mental errors, we're going to have a competitive game. Oh, tip there. Coppins Clark with a diving effort. Can get to a Northridge strikes first.
Hey, we asked for a competitive game, and I know just the first point, and I don't want to jinx anything because we both know we're both guilty for it, but let's see if we can keep this competition going and keep that energy and competitive spirit.
Yeah, and with Faith Miller, their leader in aces, this is their best bet to get out to an early lead. Thrown by Watford. She's going to hit it over. And too strong. So, rare mental mistake there by Ella Watford. Too strong in the bump. Going to get a point for Northridge.
Yeah, and we saw it was a little uncomfortable bump attempt, but those mental mistakes will happen.
Northridge with the set. Ellie Adams gets on the hands of number 5 there. Coppins-Clark gonna be too strong. So a 3-0 start to set number 2. And Northridge coming out with some fire.
Yeah, I don't know what was said at the bench in between sets, but must have worked.
Set, ooh, gets blocked by Mishawaka. I'm not sure who they're going to reward that to. Had 2 came in there at the net, but point regardless. Now Watford back to serve. We all know how dangerous she is.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and a powerful block, but that's going to land out of bounds.
So Northridge jumping out to a quick 3-point lead, 1-4.
So a strong net presence by Mishawaka going into this second set. They got 1 successful block. That one went out of bounds, but sending a message here, but sending a message that nothing's going to come easy.
And that's definitely a good message to send if your goal is to take this win here.
Ellie Adams going to serve here. Ellie is second in the team in aces. She has 20 on the year so far. Let's see if she can make it 21. Doesn't look like it. Oh, and that's going to get on the hands of Kylie. Another point for Northridge. So whatever was said in the huddle in between sets, definitely helped. We're seeing a big improvement on the serves. And once they give them, like I think I've said this before, they give themselves a chance, we're going to have a competitive game. We got a competitive game going right now.
Oh, yeah, and I'm going to quote real quick the late, great offensive line coach for the Eagles and the Colts. You got to give yourself a chance to have a chance.
Diving effort by Watford. Another point for the Raiders.
Man, we're seeing a different team. Brady, real quick, did that quote go over your head?
It kind of did. I will not lie to you.
I listened.
It's a good quote.
Yeah,
but I just don't know who it's by.
I listened to the Kelsey's podcast a little too much.
And Coppins-Clark, they want a tip here, and they're not gonna get it. Point Raiders. From my perspective, didn't look like a tip. But obviously a little different when you're in the shoes of a player.
Oh, yeah. Angles play a huge difference.
And Amos, that's high, and that's going to go out of bounds. Oh. Bit of a scary play there.
Oh, yeah, Raiders player running into scoreboard / chair / bleachers.
That was Nep. She's laughing it off, and there's nothing serious about it, but a little scary there for a second. Point Mishawaka. Nikki Griffin going to serve. Comes up short. Raider point.
That's one of those rare mental mistakes we see from Griffin here, and those are going to happen.
So we saw this last game. Bit of a competitive start. One team starts to pull away and really never catches up. Mishawaka is going to have to stop this run right now if they want a chance. And they're not going to get it done there. Raiders are feeling themselves.
Oh, yeah.
This is not the team that we saw in set number 1.
Seems like they're even having a little bit more fun out there.
See more smiles on faces? Well, that's probably because they're winning. But
right, yeah.
Winning will make anyone happy. And, mental error there by Ellie Adams. If she would have just let it go out, would have been a point for Mishawaka, but that's going to put the Raiders up 7.
Wow. Now, I know.
And a wise timeout there used on Mishawaka. So what's going on here, Daniel? Raiders are coming out strong.
Yeah, man, I don't know what was said. I know we have seen this before with Mishawaka being down by a fairly large margin. But what did we see against Triton? The last home game here. They came back, stormed, won 3 sets in a row, and put another W in the win column, in the record column. And I mean, that's just what Mishawaka does. I know right now this is not the spot they want to be in. Anderson preaching to his team right now, trying to instill that mental toughness that he has been doing his whole coaching career. And I mean, I know it's really great to see Northridge feeling good about themselves and having fun. I mean, and Mishawaka still having fun. I just think some of these mental errors that we're seeing early on in this set from Mishawaka are not what you want to see in the game. I mean, that's not how you win sets. That's not how you win games. And I think they do. I think they really will improve. I really do.
Yeah, Coach Steve Anderson, obviously fantastic reputation. If someone's going to turn this game around, it's going to be him.
Oh, yeah.
We got a lot of talent on the court right now, so does Northridge, but let's see if we can't cut this lead down. Well, Aubrey Scott, too strong. Coach Anderson's going to pull her aside. I think she knows.
Yeah. Like I said, I really do think they will improve after this timeout.
And Aubrey Scott going to get it over. Northridge setting something up. And stop there at the net. Ella Watford gets it over. Oh, great play there by the Raiders. I believe that was number 4, Casey Knepp, just dumping it over the blocking Cavemen.
We're seeing it's as if they've switched sides. I mean, like, both teams have, like, switched energies. I don't know what's happening. In the first set, the Raiders were capitalizing on the Cavemen's mental mistakes, and now it's vice versa.
Almost. It's rejected by the dig. Nikki Griffin's there to field it. Kylie Creech with the set. I almost say Cassie Creech. Blocked there by Aubrey Scott. And that's not going to get there. I mean, how valuable is Aubrey Scott there at the net? We just saw a block there. Stops potential kill. As I already mentioned, she leads the team in blocks with 23. She's got at least a couple more here today.
Yeah, Aubrey Scott is definitely what I would consider one of Mishawaka's top hustle players, as she unfortunately can't get that serve over the net. She's able to basically do everything. As you said, she leads the team in blocks. She's able to serve pretty well. Unfortunately, we didn't see an example right there, but I'm sure we will see that change here later on. Yeah, and that just goes to show you the value of a JV team. You know, she didn't play a whole lot on the varsity team last year. We saw her a little bit, but developed her skills, and now she's like one of the most valuable players on this team. Yeah, I strongly agree. And that's coming towards us. Point Northridge. Oh, wow, just no answer here. Cavemen find themselves in a 10-point hole. Man, hopefully the whole team and Coach Anderson are hoping they can get themselves out of this hole here. That's going to land in bounds. Ooh, big break there for Mishawaka. That was Soren Sulati getting involved there. Olivia Orr checking into the game. Really needed that one. So Cavemen only down by 9. Yeah. Definitely still able to come back here in this set. Oh, oh no, they're going to say that was out. Wow. Ellie Adams, powerful spike, just lands out of bounds. From my angle, it looked like it was in, but yeah, obviously we're pretty far away. Tough to tell. Yeah, I said it before. I'll say it again. Angles really do play a huge difference. Who's going to set it? Oh, hits the top of the nets. And a dunk. That looked like it landed out of bounds. Yeah. Oh, misplay there by the Raiders. Had a pretty easy dunk on the table. Just missed it. I think the biggest thing I would like to see more on the Caveman side is more communication. I mean, obviously they're known for being great communicators, and I think if they continued that, it would help them a lot in the long run and dig them out of this hole. Good play there by Orr.
Ellie Adams gonna get the point there from Mishawaka. Cuts the lead in half. So slowly but surely, brick by brick, Cavemen are marching back into this game.
Oh yeah, and it's good to see.
But I totally agree with you with staying under control. We're seeing a lot of running around, especially on that initial bump. We get those initial bumps a little bit better. We settle ourselves. We're going to find ourselves with a closer game here.
Oh, yeah, I agree. And Olivia Orr right there taking control, like you said, of herself, making sure she didn't try to, make a play that didn't need to be made because it was already going to go out of bounds. That focus is what's going to get them back into this game.
Faith Miller back to serve. Been good back there so far. See if she can continue that. Oh, Swarm slided. They got a piece of that at the line. It's a good decision there by the Raiders to field it. Ellie Adams. Oh, great dig there by Northridge. That was number 5. Pushed over. Raiders going to have a chance. Ellie Adams. Faith Miller's there, and no one can get it down right now. Oh, and a bit of a misplay there. I think I jinxed it. Kylie Creech goes for the one-handed set. No one there to field it.
One of the longest plays we've seen there in a long time. I mean, I saw what Kylie Creech was trying to do there. A nice little sneaky, smooth play that could have resulted in a point for Mishawaka, but she's got a few more opportunities left.
She's trying to make something happen. See if she can do it there. And she gets blocked at the line. Or fields it. Ellie Adams too strong. The Raiders. Wow.
Slowly. I mean, starting to slip away from the Cavemen.
This game is sort of coming out of reach. I hate to say it.
We have seen the Cavemen come back from bigger deficits, so.
And a point there from Mishawaka. Team trails by 10. Sulati checks out. Aubrey Scott going to check in. Ella Wofford back to serve. Exactly the person that you want back there when you're trying to mount a comeback.
100%.
And she's not going to get the chance to, as Caveman blockers get a piece of it, but not enough. Going to land on their side.
Looks like Kaysen Knepp is going to check in here for the Raiders.
Slower targets Ellie Adams. And that almost was a bit too far. Good adjustment on the fly by Ellie Adams to field that and put it over.
I'm going to be honest, Brady. I really do feel like we're seeing a different Raiders team. I mean, even with their mental mistakes, they're still smiling. They're still having fun. They're still staying engaged.
Yeah, Dan, you're definitely not alone with that. You can see it on the scoreboard. You can see it in their faces, and they get a powerful kill right there. Brings their total up to 20 for the game. Yeah, 100% a different team. You can see the confidence. You can see the just radiating off them. They're looking to tie this up 1-1.
Oh, yeah, and they're very close. 5 away.
5 away. Pushed over by Amos, fielded by the Raiders. Oh, great play there by Kylie Creech. Just smart volleyball. Putting it where they're not. It's Coppins Clark going to sub out. Nikki Griffin back to serve. Had a bit of a tough game, but we know that she's going to make that adjustment sooner or later.
Yeah, 100% agree. Just real quick, another set of praise for Kylie Creech. I mean, she's just such an impactful player.
Oh, gets on the hands of Griffin, and Raiders are now 4 points away.
You were saying earlier how Nikki Griffin's kind of having a little bit of a shaky game. Let's see if these few mental mistakes will take advantage of the rest of her performance.
Pushed over by Scott. So Raider there to field it. Oh, blocked there. Kylie Creech. Exactly what they needed. Cavemen trail by 10 here. Run out of time to make a comeback, and that's a great serve there. That'll help out.
I know it's early, Brady, but I mean, only a 9-point lead. They're shredding it down to single digits. You never know. We can see a comeback from the Cavemen. We've seen it before.
We've seen crazier things. Oh, fielded by Ellie Adams. The set. Raiders get a piece of it, and they're able to get it over. Great play there. Clean set. No good. Great Raider defense right now. Malia Amos just puts it over. Oh, tough play there. Scoring Salati got on her hands. Too hot to handle for Kylie Creech.
Very tough break there. For a while, you saw neither team wanted to let up. But unfortunately for the Cavemen, the Raiders came back on the other side and got the point.
Salati hits the top of the net. Fielded by the Raiders, pushed over. Wofford's there. Ellie Adams, great play there. Cuts the lead to 9. Gonna need to see more of those.
Oh yeah, for sure. Ellie Adams, just a sophomore. And I'm seeing a lot from Kylie and Ella and even Nikki, a junior, providing her with some support and confidence boosters.
Yeah, Ellie, the team leader in kills. Olivia Orr is going to come up a little bit short there. And she's talking to Coach Anderson. I think she knows that she did it wrong. It's always tough as an athlete when you know what you did wrong, but you still got to listen to your coach.
Right.
That's going to be a Caveman point. Ellie Adams is going to get that one awarded.
I know we saw a mistake just there by Orr, but we saw in our home debut, she had a phenomenal game, a great performance, especially serving. Definitely a talented player.
And that's going to go out of bounds. 2 straight points to the Cavemen. And the bench is getting into it. Where's the bench been this game? We need more celebrations.
We saw our early set 1, and we just haven't heard much. We need to get that energy back.
Well, block at the line. Raiders going to keep it alive. Yes. Cavemen start over. Ellie Adams. That's going backwards, but the Raiders look like they're going to get it over. Yep. Great set again. Captain Stark with the spike, no good. Ooh, almost a 2-hit there. Good play to avoid it. And that's going to be a point for the Raiders. Just a little dump over there by number 12, Lauren Berger. And just like that, 1 point to go here in set number 2.
Faith Miller here trying to put the nail in the coffin on this set and tie the game up.
And that's too much. Northridge going to delay their victory for the moment. As the Cavemen try to make, I don't want to say a miracle comeback, it would be a pretty amazing comeback if they're able to pull this off.
We've seen it before, Brady.
And they're going to get it there. Ace there. Ella Whopper doing what she does best.
If anybody is going to lead them, any two players, I should say, are going to lead them to a comeback, it's going to be Ella Wofford and Kylie Creech.
A block goes sideways. Oh, Coppins Clark at the top of the net. Could have had a spike there. Gets tipped, fielded by Orr. Ellie Adams keeping her team in it. Refusing to give up.
Cutting it down to a 6-point lead.
Never back down, never give up. And that's going to go out as well. So, seeing those Raiders smiles disappear a little bit.
Yeah.
Cavemen got a little momentum. Going to take a timeout here. Be back after commercials.
The action of Mishawaka Cavemen volleyball. Brady, what do we think about the hope of a comeback for the Cavemen?
It's definitely real right now. I didn't believe it if you would have asked me a couple minutes ago. But 24-19, it's definitely real. And that's going to be it. Oh, tough play there, tough break.
Man.
But a great try there by Mishawaka. Almost had a comeback.
I know maybe I jinxed it, but I couldn't help it. I had to say something.
And we're going to go down to our silent reporter, Anna Yoder. Anna, what were your thoughts on that?
It was a great play, and it was a great set. But I'm also here with Camden Hawk, who is working for Mishawaka Network tonight. So what specifically are you doing for Mishawaka Network tonight?
I'm taking pictures for Yearbook and Mishawaka Network.
All right, and you mentioned you're in Yearbook. How is that going so far this year?
It's going really well. We are very far ahead. I don't think we've ever been this far. We have spreads laid out for different sports, and yeah, we're really excited about the team.
All right, and you also did Yearbook last year. How was the overall enjoyment of that?
I really loved it. I loved all the people there. I got to take a lot of pictures, and some of my pictures even ended up getting submitted for competitions.
All right, well, thank you, Camden. Enjoy your night tonight. All right.
All right, thank you, Anna. Camden, obviously a very valuable member of our crew, is taking pictures for the Yearbook. So you can catch her at the football games, obviously the volleyball games. See her wearing that Mishawaka Network shirt like we're all wearing.
Oh, yeah, and thank you, Anna, again for another great interview.
Yeah, so interesting set there for both teams. Raiders came out strong, stayed hot. Cavemen were down big. They were down by as much as 12, I believe. They came brick by brick back. I don't want to say they stormed back. It was more of like a slow burn up into like a little bit of a flame.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of went out there towards the end, but valiant effort for sure. Good to see, good motivation going into set number 3. Tied 1-1. If the Raiders can repeat that success that they had here in set number 2, they're going to be hard to stop for sure.
I 100% agree, Brady. We were saying in between sets 1 and 2 that we wanted to see a little competitive, some more competition in the game, a little bit more of a competitive contest. And we got that. We got that. I mean, Northridge Raiders, they came back, they stormed, they took that second set, and they tied the game up. So now it is 1-1. We're going to go ahead into set 3 very soon here, and we'll see what Mishawaka's response is to that chance being lost at a set and taking the 2-0 lead, and instead having to suffer through that 1-1 lead.
Yeah, we've already talked about that reputation of Coach Anderson from Mishawaka. Coach Davis let's start talking about him. What an adjustment that he made between sets 1 and 2. His team came storming out of the break. It was like he almost meant to drop that first set on purpose to give us a false sense of hope. Probably not, but that was just a totally different team that we saw compared to set 1 and set 2.
Hey, you never know. I mean, if nobody else is going to, make up different made-up sports stories, who else is going to if it's not you and I?
Exactly. When the buzzer sounds, we're getting ready to start set number 3. It's a little bit of a pause here.
Yeah.
Not sure what's going on. Oh, gosh, are they going to have to worry about the – no, I don't think it's the padding again.
Yeah, I don't think so either. That's good, so we don't have to take that break again.
Ref rolls the ball in, and now we're ready. As I mentioned, we got a pretty good turnout.
Oh, yeah.
And we still do. I mean, sometimes we got some people file in and out of these games, but pretty good turnout here. Got a lot of green, a lot of maroon. Good amount of students here, too. Always great to see. Whistle blowing, point Northridge. We're going to call a double hit on Mishawaka. We saw this last game. Cannot let this get out of hand. Or who am I kidding? I mean, it's only 1-0.
Yeah. Still early on.
Hit by Orr. I mentioned that Mishawaka needs to improve on those initial bumps just to get themselves set, not sprinting around so much. I saw when they were going down big to Northridge, those initial sets and those initial digs were making it hard for their setters, like Kylie Creech, to make a good set and able to make a good kill attempt or just put it over in general.
Yeah,
so if they're able to settle in and not have to run as much, they're going to have a good set.
I agree.
Oh, block attempt lands on Mishawaka's side. Going to be a Raider point.
Now, Brady, real quick, I've had this something I wanted to ask you about for a minute. I know last season when we were covering the girls' basketball, we were trying to come up with different comparisons for the players. You got anybody for Ella Wofford or Kylie Creech? Any athlete that you could compare her to? Maybe not just like just the mentality.
As the Raiders get a point there, geez, I do not know. I don't think I can name a volleyball player if I tried.
Or just any. You could say Kylie Creech has, mama mentality like the late great Kobe Bryant or anyone really.
Ella Wofford. Let's see. Dependable. See someone that you want in the big moments. Someone who comes to mind for that is De'Aaron Fox.
Oh, I like that.
As Raiders get the point there. De'Aaron Fox, quick, always there in the big moments. Maybe a little bit underrated. He plays on a team out west called Sacramento Kings. Maybe not as appreciated as he needs to be, but always there in the big moments, always going to come through when you need him.
Yeah, I like that comparison. Real quick, I'm just going to put it out there for Kylie Creech, the dominance, the willingness to help her teammates as Mishawaka gets the point there. I'm going to say her comparison, in my opinion, is the king, LeBron James.
It sounds like you had this ready.
Listen to me. The assists, the dominance, the ability to work on both sides of the court. Or I shouldn't say that, but you know what I mean. Offense and defense. It just comes to mind.
So you're saying she would average a triple-double if this was basketball.
I think that's what I'm saying, Brady.
As Ella Wofford hits it over there. Ooh, almost a double hit. I think Aubrey Scott and almost both got a piece of that, and that's going to land perfectly on Northridge's side. Ella Wofford awarded the point there.
We're seeing a lot more tighter contests so far in this third set. It's not very similar to the last set.
Yeah, as an athlete, you always hear it's a 0-0 game. No matter what the score is, it could be 91-91. You got to have the mindset, it's a 0-0 game. Cavemen and the Raiders got to play us like that set one, and this is the most important set of the game.
I definitely agree. This is the deciding set. Whoever wins this has the opportunity for the following set to put the game away.
Hey, Daniel, I'll ask you a follow-up question. What coach would you compare Coach Anderson to?
Oh, I like that. I don't know if some of our fans, our listeners, I should say, will understand this comparison, but the great John Wooden, basketball coach for the UCLA Bruins for a long time, a very old school but legendary coach, and he just kind of reminds me of Coach Anderson, somebody that has a great resume and somebody that just really cares about the heart and mentality of his players.
I don't disagree. Mishawaka gets awarded the point there. Nikki Griffin's going to come up short. Rough game for her. Looking for her to get it dialed in. We know that she can. When she's at the top of her game, Cavemen are a dangerous team with her in the court. But they lead 6-4 here over the Raiders. This is the most competitive start to a game we've had since set one. That's going to land out of bounds.
Competition just keeps getting tighter and tighter, and we love to see it.
Yeah, we don't want to see another blowout for either team. Let's see a close one here, as that one's not going to get to the net. Well, it did get to the net, but just not over it. Ella Wofford checks out. Aubrey Scott back to serve.
Now, listeners, I know it's very early on in the season. We still got a lot more home games left that you'll be listening to with me and Brady, but unfortunately we will not be covering sectionals this year, as the Mishawaka Cavemen will be playing in Michigan City for those contests.
Yeah, definitely going to miss those games. That was a lot of fun last year.
Oh, yeah. Spending the whole day here covering a few games, some non-Cavemen games as well.
Aubrey Scott, line drive, going to land out of bounds. Good play there by Kylie Creech to let that one go out of bounds. Ace there by Aubrey Scott. Aubrey Scott wasn't in the top 3 for aces on the team, but she's had a few today.
Oh, yeah.
I won't be surprised if she makes her way into that top 3 soon.
She's definitely a hustle player, does a little bit of everything.
In case you were wondering, Ella Wofford, Ellie Adams are both 1 and 2. Number 3, Kylie Creech with 17. The Raiders going to pick up a point there. Keeping it competitive. Not letting Cavemen pull away here. As they're going to make a substitution. Rumfelt checks in. And that subs out.
And Ella Wofford's going to come in for Aubrey Scott for the Cavemen.
Oh. Let's just say that was intentional. That was a nasty serve there by the
nice.
Raiders.
Very sneaky. I think the net helped them out a little bit. The Cavemen thought that was just going to fall down to the ground on the Raiders side, but it ended up sneaking its way over to the Cavemen side, awarding the Raiders a point.
Faked him out. Good play there by Nikki Griffin. Letting that one go. Point Cavemen. Olivia Orr going to check in. Oh, gets a piece of it. Olivia Orr. Great play there. And Ella Wofford gets it over. Fantastic play. Just keep that one alive, and they're going to pick up the point. Wow.
That was
How about
something.
that?
That was something. The more and more I watch these games, Brady, the more and more I realize that I could never play this sport.
No, never.
At a high level. Maybe for fun, but.
If I see that volleyball coming at me at these speeds, I don't even know what I would do. I wouldn't be able to field it, that's for sure.
I'd be ducking.
Oh, blocked at the line, and no one's there to field it. Raiders are going to get the point. Ellie Adams got stuffed at the line.
Brady, we're starting to watch the Cavemen try to pull themselves away from the Raiders, but the Raiders keep on coming back, man.
Raiders are on their hip. Only 3 points separates the two teams. Ellie Adams, ooh, mental error there by Rumfelt. Probably should have just let that one go. And Coppins Clark going to sub in for Nikki Griffin. Haven't heard a lot from Coppins Clark today. We'll see what she can do here in set 3. And that's a block there. See if they give that to, yeah, they're going to give that to Ellie Adams. Soren Salati was also in the mix. And Kylie Creech back to serve. The LeBron James of volleyball, as Daniel Phillips claims.
I hope she hears this.
And that's going to be too strong.
Another close call there, but I did see from this angle, Brady, that was in fact out.
Fielded there by the Raiders. Watford's there. Dunk attempt, great dig there by Olivia Orr, but that's going to go out of bounds. Great attempt. Another one of those plays where if I was in her shoes, I would have not even been able to get a piece of that.
Yeah, I agree. Same here.
Faith Miller fires a line drive. Salati pushes it over. It's a Raider there. And a block fielded by the Raiders. Great defense by the Cavemen. Couple blocks leads to a point. They're up 6 right now.
Faith Miller got some contact there, but instead of going over the net, it went under.
So we got a timeout here. Let's throw it down to our silent reporter, Anna Yoder. Anna, what are your thoughts on this set so far?
I think that, oh, sorry. Well, thank you for coming back to me, Brady. I think that the Cavemen have had an amazing comeback so far. They had kind of a disappointing loss in the second set, and I think they're doing amazing, just having a good comeback and being strong players.
Anna, how are you doing down there? You know, being down there on the sidelines, this is your first volleyball game.
Well, at first I'll admit I was a little scared, but I think it's going all right. I'm doing pretty good.
That's good to hear. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, well, another great interview from our third person on the team. Jesus. This is her first volleyball game, and I gotta say she's been doing a great job. One of the most enthusiastic and energetic people I know, and it's great to have her a part of our crew.
Yeah, active member of the theater community, so if you're ever interested in going to see a play, musical, here in Mishawaka, you're definitely going to see her.
Oh, yeah.
Ella Watford going to be back to serve. The De'Aaron Fox of volleyball, in my opinion. If you don't know who De'Aaron Fox is, look him up. Whoa, a little bit of a change up there by the Raiders. I don't know if that was intentional, but if it was, pretty nasty. Ellie Adams. Powerful kill there. Cavemen are pulling away.
Man. I don't know about you, Brady, but I have some volleyball players in my weight class. We offer a weightlifting class here at Mishawaka, and they have some strength.
Yeah, they're no joke. I got some volleyball players in my weight class too. As Mishawaka hits at the point there, it's no joke. I mean, the conditioning, the strength required to play the sport, maybe more than you would expect.
And the focus as well. I mean, even if you have everything going right and you make a great play, it's not always going to land in bounds.
Oh, great serve there by Ella Watford. Doing a little dance, celebratory dance. Scores 18-9, and was with what was once a close game, turning it into a bit of a blowout.
Man, Ella Watford and De'Aaron Fox, I really like that. I like that.
Oh, off the fist there of the Raiders. That was number 12, Lauren Berger. And she's going to check out for number 11, Kara Hively. Oh, good play there. That's going to come up short. 20th point there for the Cavemen. And what a response here by the Cavemen. I haven't shouted it out. I mean, after being somewhat dominated for the majority of set number 2.
Oh, yeah.
Coming back. Oh, that one, I thought that was going to sneak over. But coming back, answering the bell, up 10 here, 5 points to go to take set number 3. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, man. The Raiders gave Mishawaka Cavemen the call to leave, and they didn't answer. But in the way they did answer, was their response was 10-point lead, 20-10, getting ready to close out this set, hopefully for them.
Couple substitutions for the Raiders. Berger's back to serve. Trying to cut that 10-point lead down to 9. Reach with the set. Coppens-Clark comes up short. And that's going to be a 4 hit.
And Brady, I just want to sneak this in. I've gotten 2 text messages so far of listeners right now saying we're doing a pretty good job. So little self-praise for us.
Thank you. We love you guys, all the listeners at home. Pushed over, diving effort, kept alive by the Raiders. Ella Wofford with the bump. Ellie Adams pushes it over. Ellie Adams, you can expect her to get at least 5 to 10 kills every game.
Oh, yeah. Great play by the sophomore there.
So late here in set number 3, Caveman got 4 more points to go. Oh, powerful kill there. Raiders aren't going to go down without a fight.
Oh, no, they still have that same energy they had in set 2.
Absolutely. Cavemen have just steamrolled them. I mean, not really much that the Raiders could have done. It's just fantastic offense by the Cavemen. Now, I shouldn't say could have, because they can definitely still come back.
Oh, yeah.
We saw it with Mishawaka. Oh, that was Aubrey Scott with the spike. Hurt my feelings.
I just knew you were going to sneak one of those in.
I had to. You know, I've been looking for a chance the whole game, and there it was.
Way to seize the moment, Brady.
That's not going to sneak over, but Raiders are still able to get it back on the Cavemen's side. Pushed over by Aubrey Scott. Some good net play here, and that one comes up short.
Some good hustle on both sides of the net there, but the Cavemen came out on the other side, getting the point there and closing in on this set. 2 points left.
I know we still got a. Oh, Nikki Griffin picks up the ace there. His little dance. 1 more point to go. I know this isn't over yet. Obviously, we still got some more volleyball to play. But if I had to choose an MVP so far for the night, it would be Aubrey Scott. She's been everywhere tonight.
Oh, yeah.
She's been getting the aces. She's been getting the blocks. She's been getting the kills. I mean, what really hasn't she done tonight?
I don't know, Brady. You may have given the wrong player the title of De'Aaron Fox.
If I had to give Aubrey Scott a player comparison, let's see.
I can't wait to hear this.
I don't know. You might have to come back to me.
All right.
Once we go to break, I'll rack my own brain. Creech with the bump. Scott's gonna get him fielded by the Raiders. Raiders pick up a point there. Down by 9. 0 breathing room, though. Cannot afford to make any mistakes. with the set, and Scott ends the game.
I don't know. This is your time, Brady. Give me the comparison.
The comparison? Oh, my gosh. I haven't had
NFL,
enough time to think.
NBA, MLB, WNBA,
Here,
whatever
you know what? I have one. But before I get that comparison, we're going to cut it down to our third member of the crew, Annie Yoder. Annie, how you doing?
I'm doing great tonight. How are you, Brady?
I'm doing good.
All right. Well, that's good. So I would like to talk to someone who's been helping me on the sidelines today, Savannah Saylor. Hi, Savannah.
Hi.
So what are you doing specifically here tonight?
What?
What are you doing specifically, like, here tonight?
I'm recording for just the game, and I'm on the ground recording some shots that can be used on Mishawaka Network and everything.
All right. So I have another question. I've heard that you do band. What do you do in band?
I play percussion.
Awesome. Do you like band?
I love band, honestly.
Do you have any upcoming events or anything?
We are playing next Friday, and then we have our ISMA competitions the Saturday after.
All right. Well, good luck, and thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Back to you, Brady.
Thank you, Anna. Savannah's been with us for a while. She was with us since last year. A great interview there. Always great to hear from her. But in terms of that comparison, I'm thinking about it. How about Nikola Jokic?
Oh,
just a player who can do a little bit of everything. She's, in terms of a volleyball player, Aubrey Scott's got some size on her, got some height. 7-footer, Nikola Jokic.
Yeah.
He can pass, he can shoot, he can dunk, he can work down in the paint. I mean,
I like
again,
that.
what else can he do, and what can Aubrey Scott do?
I actually strongly agree, Brady. To contribute to one of those reasons, Nikola Jokic usually does not dominate on the scoring end unless he really has to get his team out of a point deficit. And, I mean, we saw that all season. I think that's what Aubrey Scott's doing now. Whenever her team needs that hustle play, she's there to deliver.
Absolutely. So we're going to go to a commercial really fast. We'll be back with set number 4.
At Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, we're not just good at insurance. We're good at Matt's 1-car, 2-bedroom apartment with a home office / home gym insurance. We're good at Nick's SUV and farmhouse with a remodeled kitchen / art gallery insurance.
And we're good at the Wilbur suburban home with the 2-car garage / rehearsal space insurance.
Have you seen my hockey socks?
Have you checked your sock drawer?
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood.
At Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, we're not just good at insurance. We're good at Emma and Jake's just baby-proof their 2-bedroom bungalow to prepare for baby number 1 insurance.
We're good at Madeline and Chance's just gave in and became minivan people to make room for baby number 2 insurance.
And we're good at Gabby and Nate's just moved to a house with a bigger backyard to welcome fur baby number 3 insurance. Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood.
Been true for the class of 78. You're going to
and we're back with the action here. Set 4, Mishawaka leading 2-1. Brady, what do we see in store here for set 4?
I think we got a good one in store here. I mean, both teams, we've seen Northridge highs, we've seen Northridge lows. Same can be said for Mishawaka. Both teams, you need to find that happy medium. We've seen them at both their top of their games. This is a great game, but we just haven't seen that consistently. It's either one team's on, one team's off, and that's gone both ways. We've seen that Raiders won a set. Mishawaka's obviously won the other 2 sets. But we got some chatter here down on the court. I'm not sure what that's about.
I'm not sure either.
But, yeah, just seeing both teams perform consistently at the top of their game. Northridge, they got to fight to stay alive here. After taking set number 2, they probably didn't expect to be in this hole. They got to play to keep playing pretty much.
Oh, yeah. Mishawaka has an opportunity to take this set and also take the win.
As we are underway here, Ellie Adams, too strong. Northridge has struck first, I want to say, in every set. Oh, but they're going to give that to Mishawaka. They're going to say it was tipped. And
wow.
To be honest, I didn't see a tip there.
Me either. I was really watching, the baseline to see where the ball was going. But yeah, I guess, the refs see a little bit more than us. So
yeah, obviously we defer to the refs. We're a little bit further away. They're
Oh, yeah.
closer. And they know a lot more about volleyball than we do.
A lot more, yeah.
Whistle blown. And we're back. Kylie Creech on the serve. Too strong. So Mishawaka starts out 2-0.
Let's see if they can capitalize on this early lead and turn it into something a little bit bigger.
Oh, failed block attempt there. Gonna land at the feet of Soren Salati and Margaret Coppins-Clark.
Man, there was some heat on that. A tough one to block.
So Raiders gonna get a chance to serve here. And that's gonna come up short. Mishawaka catches the break. Up 2 with their most dangerous server up.
We saw it here just now with Berger. She didn't get over the net, and we saw that a few times earlier this game. It seems as if she's decelerating on her serve motion.
Powerful spike, lands out of bounds. That's really what crippled them in set number 1.
Yeah.
Those serves. They got a big play defensively, got the serve, then wasn't able to capitalize, coming up short on those. So if they're not able to get it over the net and give themselves a chance, we'll be in for another Mishawaka blowout. Too strong there. Caven out to an early lead.
Ella Watford or to Brady, De'Aaron Fox is up here to serve again.
Oh, tipped. Great play by Ellie Adams. Concentration to get that over. Creech fields it. Coppins-Clark. That's going backwards. That's going to be a Caveman point. Great play there by Morgan Coppins-Clark. Haven't said her name too much tonight, but she gets involved in that play.
It's good to see those not usually high-praised players get their plays in. I like it.
Tipped. And they're not going to be able to get it over. Raiders catch a break. Coach Anderson's not too happy about that.
A quick shout out to Coach Anderson, man. He's been helping coaching the Cavemen for quite some time, and he's always delivering. And you can see how much he cares about these girls.
Ellie Adams, powerful kill. Gosh, she was pretty far away from the net. She was still able to get that on the line drive.
Yeah. The power and the skill of these players, it's uncanny.
And the Adams family in general, not the musical, not the movie, the Mishawaka Adams family, leaving a great volleyball legacy.
No doubt about it.
Out of bounds. Point Cavemen. Raiders looking like they're set 1 form here. A little bit too strong on those spikes. They're going to need to dial it in here. Get back to that form they were in set number 2.
Yeah, Brady, those mental mistakes are going to cost them here in the long run.
They catch a break there as Ellie Adams unable to get that one over. And point for the Raiders.
And what I love seeing from Ellie Adams is every time she makes a mistake, even if it's costing her team a point, she always just smiles it off.
Yeah,
and leaves the play behind her.
That's what you love to see. See that from a lot of Cavemen players. You know, it was Aubrey Scott pitched at the point there, having a fantastic night. No one here really takes themselves too serious, you know.
Yeah.
Make a mistake, own up to it, smile. A lot of points left. There's 25 points in the set. So 1 point, I mean, what are you going to do? Make a mistake, it happens.
Yeah, being able to brush those plays off and leave them behind you after they're over and that whistle blows is a very great skill to have as an athlete.
It was the great Ted Lasso said, be a goldfish.
Love the reference.
Oh, powerful spike there. Amelia Amos.
Yeah, and the assist by the Queen.
I just heard the announcer say Amelia Amos. If I've been saying it wrong this whole time, I am so sorry.
We've been saying almost since the debut.
Since game one.
Yeah.
Oh, no. But we're going to take a break here. Be back with more set 4.
Community, collaboration, teamwork. This is what local means to TLCU Financial. In our community, everyone plays a part, and we're here to play ours. As a credit union, it's what we do. Welcome to TLCU Financial and bank like a local.
Hi, I'm Vicki. To become a member, visit us at tlcufinancial.org or stop in at our Mishawaka branch across from John Young Middle School. Your credit union, your way.
And Brady, we're back here in the cave, getting back, finishing up this set here, set 4. Mishawaka leading 10-3.
And Daniel, I've been just been informed that we have been pronouncing Amelia's name wrong this whole time. It's Amelia Amos, like famous Amos cookies. That is a mistake on my part. So sorry, Amelia.
Quick apology to her and the Amos family.
As Mishawaka gets the point there. Lands out of bounds. Nikki Griffin back to serve. She's definitely had a bounce back so far.
Yeah.
Had a rough start, maybe bad 2 sets or so, but she's locked in for sure. She had a good set number 3. She's doing good so far here in set number 4.
I agree.
As that one's going to land out.
Amos, they're upset with the little overshot there, but it's going to happen. And that 7-point lead cushion doesn't hurt.
Absolutely not. Raiders going to need to show a little bit more fight here.
For sure.
Playing to stay alive. Ellie Adams got some top spin on that one. Fantastic play. Aubrey Scott back to serve. And that's going to get over just barely. Tipped, filtered by Amos. And not enough on that one.
I think she was trying to set up her teammate there, but it just a little misread there.
So Raiders going to have a chance. Only down by 7. Trying to mount a comeback here. And Soren Salati denied the line. Wow.
Huh.
That one had some serious recoil on it.
Yeah.
She hit it hard, came back on Mishawaka's side.
That was definitely an interesting play there.
And welcome to the game, Parker Norris. Coming here in set number 4.
Oh yeah, Parker.
Raiders pick up the point there.
Nice little shout out to an MHS alumni member.
Scores 12-7. Raiders chasing 5. And that's going to be a point for Northridge.
They're closing in, Brady. 4 points, only separating them.
Cutting down on those mental mistakes. Clayball has had a fantastic serving run so far. Hopefully I didn't jinx her. Doesn't look like it. Oh, great play there by number 13, Amelia Amos. She gets the point there. And she subs out.
Brady, I'm baffled that we've heard this announcer so many times throughout our time broadcasting, and we never heard the name difference, the pronunciation difference.
Never heard it. Oh, powerful spike. Are they going to say that was tipped by Mishawaka?
They're going to overturn it.
Yeah, they're going to say point Northridge. Oof.
Olivia Orr does not particularly agree with that call.
I don't really think anyone does. Tough angle for us.
Yeah.
Obviously, the ref in the upper left-hand corner had the best view. So we'll default to her. Ellie Adams trying to respond. Doesn't get it to fall. Faith Miller has it. Oh, running spike comes up short. That's Gulati.
Mishawaka only enjoying a 3-point lead now as Miller goes to serve.
Ellie Adams gets denied. Oh, my goodness. Raiders have come surging back here. They're only down by 2, and a timeout called.
Starting to see that's the number 2 Raiders team now.
We'll take a timeout as well. Be back with more set 4.
Hello, Cavemen. It's Dr. Joe Winek with Winek Family Orthodontics. I'm excited to be a part of the Cavemen athletic season. Our office offers Invisalign and braces for both children and adults. Call us for your complimentary consultation today. We take our business seriously, but our ultimate goal is to put a smile on your face.
Slide what now? Slide. Bring it up now. Bring it back now. Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, giddy up now.
For more information, visit our website at www.winekfamilyortho.com.
And we're back, Brady. We just saw the Raiders turn into a new team yet again. What do you think we'll see from them in the duration of this next set?
I mean, with their best server up, Faith Miller, I mean, it's hard to say that they won't continue this comeback. Cavemen are going to have to respond there. That's a tough play. Ella Watford able to get it over. And bit of a miscue there.
Yeah.
Miscommunication for sure. Ends the run. Cavemen pick up a big point.
Now the LeBron James of MHS volleyball out to serve.
Yep. And that's going to be point Mishawaka, clear double hit. And just to clarify, by saying Kylie Creech is the LeBron James of volleyball, you're saying that she's the greatest of all time.
Okay, all right, Brady. I knew you were going to try to sneak that in there.
I'm just saying.
I knew it.
Oh, man.
And as you say, you go ahead and jinx her, and she hits.
She comes up short. Yeah, that might be on me. But, yeah, you're saying that she's the greatest of all time, the GOAT.
No, because I'm not saying that LeBron James is the greatest of all time in his sport.
So who would be the Michael Jordan of Mishawaka volleyball?
I'm not going to have to go debate right now. I can't.
And they're going to – ooh, great play there by the Raiders. That's going to be a point for Mishawaka. 4 hit. That was almost a great play. Kept it alive with the fist. But ends up being a Mishawaka point.
We love to see it. Now, Brady, was this just a breaking news moment? Like, are you a LeBron GOAT guy?
Absolutely.
Oh,
there's no other side to be on. Point Raiders. Field block attempt.
I just want the fans to know, the listeners here, I am not a LeBron hater. He's one of the greatest athletes of all time. I just have a hard time saying he's the greatest of all time.
Oh, man, it's Raiders pick up a second straight point. It's a 2-point game.
Close. Very, very close.
Very, very close. Whistle blown. Serve is up. Serve is over. Powerful spike. Just lands out of bounds.
Close call there, Brady. Very close call.
I was almost jumping out of my seat. That was a a powerful serve.
That was
a powerful
nice.
spike, I should say, not a serve. Set by Creech. Pushed over by Coppins Clark. Smart play. Olivia Orr checks out. Amelia Amos going to check in. Oh, and that's going backwards. Faith Miller tried for the hustle play.
Big miscommunication there. I think Berger didn't think it was her. It was hers to hit, and it resulted in a Mishawaka point, giving them now a 3-point lead.
Ellie Adams serves a line drive, gets the ace. Great play there, just a line drive. We know that she's fantastic at kills.
Oh, yeah.
I don't see why that doesn't translate to the aces.
Certainly a young phenom for sure.
Aubrey Scott hits it with the palm of her hand. Ellie Adams diving efforts. Not going to be good enough. Hits it a little bit too strong. Raiders pick up the point. So we got what we wanted.
Yeah.
It's a pretty close game.
Oh yeah. A very great hustle play there by Adams. I mean, that's just one of the many examples of volleyball being such a tough sport.
Got to have quick reaction time. Creates the high set, and Amos gets the kill. Well, I don't know if that'd be scored a kill. Maybe that would just be scored a point.
I'm learning just as much as you are, Brady. I'm not exactly an expert on volleyball, but
learning by exposure. The amount that I've learned about volleyball since starting doing the broadcasting is
huge. I didn't know as much.
How much can you improve from zero? By that scale, I've learned an infinite amount.
Same here.
That's going to go out of bounds. Point Cavemen.
4 away from closing it out. Still a tight contest here, Brady. 5-point difference in points.
Absolutely. The Raiders could definitely come back. But if we're not careful, Cavemen could also definitely close this one out. And a block that goes out of bounds. That's Sydney Rumfelt. And a powerful spike there by Aubrey Scott. But the Raiders are going to keep it alive. Not for long. Too strong on the return.
Great focus by Adams there, making sure not to make contact with the ball and just letting it fly out by itself.
Ella Wofford going to take a seat. She's had a fantastic game, as usual. And Cavemen are going to get 1 point closer to winning. As that goes off the side of number 10's hands, Marley Jessup.
And a Northridge timeout, and a pretty good one, I would say, considering the mistakes that they're making on that side mentally. you know, causing the Cavemen to have a 6-point lead now, 2 away from stealing the set.
Yeah, smart timeout there. Got about 40 more seconds. And if we don't have that much time left in our broadcast, we just want to thank you guys for joining us. You know, we have a lot of fun doing this. We don't get to do it too much, obviously, since we haven't done it since the first day of school. But we're going to be back 2 more times next week. So definitely make sure you tune into that. Tune into our football games and eventually the girls' basketball games, boys' basketball games, all that. It's run very, very well here at the Mishawaka Network, so you guys are in good hands.
Yes, please tune in. We appreciate you guys so much, and we really, truly do enjoy doing this for you guys. It's a great experience for sure.
Yeah, great experience. Maybe we could do this for a job someday. And it's just a lot of fun. It's just a lot of fun. So thank you guys for listening.
If we could run back this duo on like a collegiate level, that'd be insane.
Why not professional level?
You never know.
Monday Night Football, like 2035. Daniel Phillips, Brady Gallo.
That'd be crazy.
Oh, great save there by Aubrey Scott, diving. And almost could have been called for a 2-hit there. But Aubrey Scott gets it back over. Raiders trying to make something happen. Blocked. And Cavemen have 1 more point to go.
They are ready to close this out. And look who's back there to do it.
Aubrey Scott, a.k.a. Nikola Jokic. I thought she was going to end it with an ace.
That would have been nice.
And a knuckleball somehow kept alive by Ellie Adams.
What a play.
Tipped. Not going to be so lucky the second time. As Ella Wofford checks back into the game.
Look at Adams. She's not really worried about the point. She's just happy she made that crazy play. I'd be too. That was insane.
That was an amazing play just to keep the ball alive for a moment. Lottie pushed it over, and that is that. Cavemen take set number 4 and take the match. Wow. I mean, what a comeback. I shouldn't say comeback, but I thought we were going to have a back-and-forth match here after set number 2.
Oh, yeah.
Northridge just absolutely dominated. Cavemen, what a response. I mean, just it takes a certain type of team to lose like that, to just get – I mean, they didn't lose by that much, but lost by a significant amount, and then come back and win the next 2, close this out.
Oh, yeah, they could have set 2 is pretty early on in the game and in the contest, and they could have let that, take control of them and their attitude, and it could have affected their play for the rest of the game, but they did not let that happen. They used that mental focus that they carry with them to every single contest, and it showed itself there as they're celebrating their left side of the court here.
Yeah, and as they do their post-game celebration, Anna Yoder is down there on the court, getting ready. See if we can talk to her. Anna, how's it hanging?
It's going good, Brady. How are you doing?
I'm still doing good. I'm doing better now after the win.
Yeah, it got kind of scary there for a moment in the beginning of the 4th set, but we managed to overcome, and we got a successful win.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for joining us, Anna. We're looking forward to having you back on the broadcast.
Oh, thanks.
No, I cut her off a little bit prematurely, Daniel. But overall, fantastic broadcast. It just feels great to be back in the cave, back around volleyball.
Yeah, it's a great feeling. And if you listen to this broadcast before you yell at me about this, sorry in advance. But great job by you. Great job by the whole crew. We appreciate you guys so much. And we appreciate you listeners as well. Thank you for joining us here on another contest and another win for the Cavemen.
Yes, this has been Brady Gallo, Daniel Phillips on behalf of the Mishawaka Network. Good night. Thank you guys for joining us.
All right.
All right, sorry, that was on us. We have one more interview with Anna Yoder.
All right. Thank you, Brady. So congratulations on your win. What's your name?
Ella Watford.
All right, well, congratulations. You did great today. I just wanted to ask you how you think the game went tonight.
I think it went very well. I think as a team we had fun, but at the same time took care of business and did what we needed to do and got the win.
I was going to say you guys had great teamwork, and I thought you guys played excellent.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Also, thank you again, Anna. Great interview there with Ella Watford. Ella Watford, standout player for the Cavemen. Yeah, but thank you guys for tuning in. Seriously, I think this is legit this time. We don't have anything else. So thank you guys for